I've had the MacBook Pro for 24 hours and I want to give you my perspective as an engineer and as a video producer. For engineering, I gave up on finding a way to get everything to work on Mac. You can technically run SolidWorks through a virtual machine without installing CAM and electrical, but at this point, I'd rather just remote in and use my PC at my workplace. I can run SolidWorks almost like it's native, and for me, that's perfect. I get the battery life of a MacBook with the power and compatibility of a full custom-built PC. Now on to the more exciting part, which is video editing. It's smooth. It's really, really smooth. I was concerned for a second about scrubbing performance, but I think that was just my external SSD connection. USB-C is great because everything uses it, but it can also get confusing when you have a bunch of cables that look the same. Turns out I don't actually own a high-speed USB-C to USB-C cable, so I got to pick up one of those. Another concern was the performance of AI features, like AI voice isolation, subtitle generation, and audio transcription, but it was passable. I wasn't blown away. They did each take time, but it wasn't horrible. The audio transcription took the longest, but I have to consider that I only do that once in a project at the very beginning. Same with subtitle generation. I only do that a few times near the end of a project. For effects, it can easily handle an adjustment clip, but any intense graphical effects like digital glitch will slow you down. This is all on 4K 24 FPS footage, by the way. Overall, it feels like I'm editing on my dedicated desktop PC, except quieter. I haven't heard the fan spin up yet, and I've already exported and delivered a real estate video. This next point probably took my MacBook experience up several notches. It's an app called Raycast, and it's amazing. It's like Windows Power Toys, but so much better. Keyboard customization is really powerful, and pair that with quick links, which is pretty much like custom URLs that you can launch whenever you want. I can do things like open my Gmail and open my calendar because I prefer the web interfaces more than the native app. And I can even do things like launch a Google search with a click of a button instead of opening up a web page. Window management is also really cool and useful, and I think I've just scratched the surface with this tool, so I'm ready to explore it more. For other points, I know it's not fair to compare a $2,600 laptop to something less than half the price, but obviously the hardware is just that much better. The speakers are phenomenal. I use it to watch an Oilers game. The keyboard is a dream, and by the way, you can launch a typing test with Raycast. And the webcam is such a big improvement. It just looks a lot better, and I can't believe it's on just this laptop. Another thing is that from my time with Linux, I liked how much the terminal was used. Since Mac is Unix-based, a lot of that stuff also applies here. The main example is like downloading apps and packages through Homebrew, and also fun stuff like CMatrix and NeoFetch. A Unix-based system is great because my research is dealing heavily with Linux systems, specifically for robotics and networking applications. It's great to get more practice in that kind of environment, all on your laptop. My main motivation for trying a MacBook was to have a solid, reliable, power-efficient, yet powerful laptop that I could use to edit videos and do engineering, just on the go and at home. I'm getting busier with video projects for clients, and I've been feeling that sting where I'm out with my old laptop and I really could do some editing, but my laptop just can't be up to the task. I used my old laptop for 2 weeks when I went on a family Europe trip, and I made videos and edited them on that laptop. It took a lot of time. I had to generate proxies, but it was doable and it was a lot of fun. And it's like that experience with this, except just a whole lot smoother and a whole lot quicker. Of course, my hope is that this MacBook ends up paying for itself because I'll be able to do video projects more frequently and more flexibly. All that being said, it's only been 24 hours. I'm going to see if this laptop stays useful and if it can justify the price. Maybe I'll have to get rid of it. Maybe I decide I actually need a more powerful MacBook and I decide to upgrade. Either way, I'm going to see what happens. So yeah, let's see.